Have you ever wondered why some people seem to recharge their brain with just a short nap, coming back sharper, calmer, and more focused, while others wake up groggy and disoriented? What if there was a right way to nap? One that actually boosts your memory and concentration like a natural brain upgrade? Today, we're uncovering science-backed napping tips that help you learn faster, think clearer, and restore energy the smart way. Stick around, because near the end, we'll explore the napuccino, a strange-sounding trick that can supercharge your alertness. Welcome to Wellness Whistle, where we break down the science of a healthier, sharper mind. If you've ever felt guilty about taking a nap, today you'll discover why it might be one of the smartest things you can do for your brain. Let's start with the science. Your brain works in cycles of high and low alertness, driven by a natural rhythm called the circadian rhythm. By early afternoon, a tiny dip in alertness occurs. That's your body asking for a brief recharge. During a short nap, about 10 to 30 minutes, you reduce the sleep pressure that builds up while you're awake, which helps clear some of that heavy, tired feeling. At the same time, brain systems involved in memory, including the hippocampus, get a chance to begin processes that support memory consolidation and learning. Think of it as your brain's save button. When you nap, you're giving your mind a better chance to stabilize what you've learned and be ready for more. Napping tip number 1, the 20-minute power nap. Your first napping tip: keep it short, around 20 minutes. You will recharge your energy, sharpen focus, and avoid slipping into deeper sleep stages that can cause that heavy grogginess known as sleep inertia. A NASA study found that pilots who took a 26-minute nap experienced large gains in alertness and performance, showing that even a micro nap can produce measurable cognitive benefits. Instead of pushing through that afternoon slump, pause for a short 20-minute nap. You'll wake up clearer, calmer, and ready to take on the rest of your day, like your brain just hit reset. Napping tip number 2, time it between 1 and 3 p.m. Your body will often welcome a nap during this early afternoon window. That's when many people experience a small circadian dip in energy and core body temperature, signaling the brain that a short rest fits the day. Nap too early and your body may not be ready. Nap too late and it can make falling asleep at night harder. So aim for that sweet spot, generally between 1 and 3 p.m., when your nap will feel most natural and restorative for most people. Napping tip number 3, create a calm environment. Your brain will relax faster if your surroundings signal safety and quiet. Dim lights, silence your phone, and find a comfortable position. A slightly cool room, roughly in the high 60s to low 70s degrees Fahrenheit, about 18 to 22 degrees Celsius, can help your body fall asleep more quickly. If you can, use an eye mask or soft instrumental music. This isn't indulgence, it's neuroscience. The calmer your environment, the quicker your brain shifts into a restorative state. Some studies also show that short, well-timed naps can reduce certain stress markers and help with blood pressure recovery in sleep-deprived or stressed individuals, though effects vary by person and context. Napping tip number 4, try the napuccino. Now, let's talk about one of the most fascinating techniques, the napuccino, also known as the caffeine-nap. Here's how it works. Drink a small cup of coffee or green tea right before lying down. Caffeine generally takes about 20 minutes to start having an effect, roughly the time you'd spend in a short power nap. That timing means when you open your eyes, 2 things can happen. The nap helps reduce sleep pressure and restores alertness, and the caffeine begins to take effect, amplifying that wake-up boost. Research has shown that combining a short nap with caffeine can improve alertness and performance more than either alone in certain tests. It's a useful trick for short-term mental sharpness. Just avoid trying it too late in the day if you're sensitive to caffeine. Napping tip number 5. Listen to your brain's cues. Every brain has its own rhythm. If you notice your focus slipping, your eyelids feeling heavy, or your thoughts looping, that's your body whispering, it's time for a reset. Ignoring those cues can backfire, leading to more stress and lower productivity later. So instead of pushing through, let your nap be an intentional recharge, not a random crash. Now here's where most people go wrong: napping too long. Once your nap goes beyond roughly 30 to 40 minutes, you increase the chance of entering deeper, slow-wave sleep. Waking from that stage can leave you feeling groggy for a while. If you need more rest, set your alarm for about 90 minutes, roughly one full sleep cycle for many people, which can allow recovery without the same degree of sleep inertia. Keep in mind, timing and individual sleep patterns vary, so adjust slightly based on how you feel. I'd love to know, have you ever tried the napuccino? Or do you prefer a simple 20-minute power nap? Share your experience in the comments. It might help someone else fine-tune their perfect nap strategy. So to recap, keep naps short, around 20 minutes. Nap between 1 and 3 p.m. when your body naturally dips. Create a calm, cool environment that signals rest. Try a napuccino if you need a sharper wake-up, but avoid late caffeine. And above all, listen to your brain's rhythm. A smart nap isn't a sign of laziness, it's a form of mental maintenance. It's how your brain restores, reorganizes, and prepares for what's next. If this video helped you, tap like, subscribe to Wellness Whistle for more science-based tips for better sleep, energy, and focus. And check out our next video, how to quiet your thoughts and fall asleep fast. Until then, rest well, learn deeply, and keep your wellness in tune.